Hello all, welcome to the program Know Your Government by Ekam IAS, an initiative where a government scheme is picked upon, elaborated on its content and is followed by a question which is in line with the UPSC pattern. Today we will look into a scheme which is known as Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi. Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi. This was a scheme which was announced very recently in the interim budget, which has been announced very recently. Now, the key purpose of the scheme of Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi is to ensure that, or is to provide assured income support to small and marginal farmers, to ensure that the small and marginal farmers across our nation are getting an assured income support from the government is one of the key objective of the scheme. To ensure that the farmer community is able to sustain their activity in the agricultural sector itself is one of the key enabling element which has been coming through this initiative of Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi. Now, this was announced in the recent interim budget, and under this program, vulnerable landholding farmer families having a cultivable land up to 2 hectares will be provided a direct income support by the government at the rate of Rs 6,000 per year. So, if a farmer family is having a cultivable land up to the element of 2 hectares, they would be getting an assured sum of Rs 6,000 per year provided by the government to ensure that these farmer communities are not suffering in terms of not having enough fund with them is one of the key objectives of this one. Now, the income support will be transferred directly into the bank account of the farmers to ensure that any sort of middleman's intervention is being avoided. Direct transfer of the money into the farmer's bank account is again one of the key feature of this initiative, and that will be transferred basically in 3 installments. So, 3 installments of Rs 2,000 each, amounting up to a total Rs 6,000 per year is the benefit which the farmers are going to get under this initiative. Then, this program will be a program which will be funded by the government of India. So, the cost for this program will be borne by the government of India or by the central government of our nation. Close to 12 crore small and marginal farmer families are expected to benefit out of this initiative. So, that is the massive impact or reach this program is planning to have an impact upon. That is close to 12 crore families is where they are going to get the benefit as well. The program would be made effective from last year, that is would be made effective from 1st of December 2018, and the first installment for the period is up to the period of the end of this financial year, that is 31st March 2019, and that would be paid during this year itself. So, the initial start date of this program has been predated to December 1, 2018, and this program's first installment will be paid till this end of this financial year. Program will entail an annual expenditure of close to Rs 75,000 crore for the central government, because that much is the massive amount of reach and people involvement which is anticipated in this initiative. Then, PM Kisan would not only provide assured supplemental income to the most vulnerable families, but would also meet their emergent needs, especially before the harvest season. Since the amount has been transferred to them in way of different set of installments, if there is a need wherein the farmers need money to buy agriculture related equipments and for related stuffs before a harvest season, they would be enabled by this initiative as well. So, this would also meet the emergent needs of the farmers, especially during the pre-harvest time period as well. Then, this would pave the way for the farmers to earn and live a respectable living, because an assured income is what the farmers are going to get, so that they don't have to go and ask somebody for another sort of money, so they will be able to live a dignified life as well, is what the central government is envisaging through this program. So, human dignity is also being considered in this one. Unlike loan waivers, so what is the key difference between usually a loan waiver program or an initiative which has been put forward for the farmer community? this initiatives which are coming under the ambit of direct income support is not going to cause a major stress to the economy as well. Why? Because it doesn't adversely impact the banking system already saddled with huge non-performing assets, because these investment which the government is going to make to the farmers are eventually for them to continue their agricultural related activities. So eventually farmers, once they are going to continue with the agricultural activities, they would be getting much positive returns, and that would be again pumped up back into the economy as well in terms of the rural household consumption. So as a result, unlike a loan waiver program wherein which the debt which already the farmers are having is being waived by the government, this would also play a key role in terms of boosting rural consumption, and hence would play a key role in terms of enabling our economy as well. Because farmers are getting initial income support from the government, which they will be investing into the agricultural activities, post which they are expected to get the returns and benefits, through which that money they will be again pumped back into the economy. That is again one of the key differentiating feature of this kind of initiative. By 2022, the aim of doubling the income of farmers is to be achieved, is also one of the key objective behind this initiative as well, to ensure that the farmer community in our nation are able to live a much better dignified life as well. Now, but understand that though this is an income support scheme for the farmers, we have already done a video on a scheme which is known as the Raitu Bandhu scheme, which is initiated by the government of Telangana. So remember that the first direct farmer welfare support scheme in India is Raitu Bandhu scheme. Because since both these schemes are in similar line, don't get confused with that. First direct farmer welfare support scheme in India is Raitu Bandhu scheme itself. Let us now move on to a question which is in line with this one. With reference to Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi, which of the statements given below is or are correct? Statement 1. This is an income support scheme launched to support women farmers only. No, this is not a scheme which is launched to target or to support the women farmers only, but both the small and marginal farmers belonging to both genders would get the benefit of this scheme, which is making the first statement wrong. Second one, this initiative will be for a period of 5 years from 2017 with the objective to double farmers' income. Yes, it is going to play a role in terms of the larger objective of doubling the farmers' income as well. But this scheme has been predated to December 1, 2018 and not related to 2017, which is making the second statement as well as wrong. So option 1 and statement 1 and statement 2 both are incorrect statement, which is giving the correct answer as option D, neither 1 nor 2. Thank you so much.